hello and welcome. This is the final video I'm recording tonight, but hello and welcome to the Lettuce Cup Series 2004 season here at Las Vegas. This is our first time coming to this track with the new package that is used for tracks bigger than a mile, or really all tracks, because even 1 mile tracks have a few edits made to them, and short tracks as well. So yeah, really, first time here at this track with this new package, and I'm really scared to see how this might go, because there's not much banking here and not really anywhere to go. But we're here at Las Vegas, and I really don't even know what to say about this. It's just oh boy. Well, I have no more words, so let me stop trying to talk. Ryan Newman's on the pole with Tony Stewart to his outside. 81 laps here. Oh boy, let's get things started. Look at Jeff Gordon, last week's winner, starting in third. And the green flag is out. We're racing here at Las Vegas. Three wide into turn one already. Oh boy, they're 4 wide. Chris Mack on the high side, taking a 4. Back down to 3 on the back stretch. Further back, cars are all over the place, but they're keeping it straight for now, so that's a good thing. Greg Biffle down on the apron, he saves it and somehow doesn't come up and absolutely destroy the 9 of Casey Kane. They are still 3 wide, heading into 1 and 2. Look at Matt Kenseth, your Daytona 500 winner, working his way through the middle. Trouble off of turn 2. Big crash. Oh, a hard hit for Ryan Newman. And they're still wrecking down the backstretch. They are wrecking everywhere. One car upside down. And that is the 32 of Ricky Craven on his roof, getting hit by the 98 of Todd Bodine. And that's going to put him up on his side and finally tip him back over, and he's going to drive away from it. Massive crash on the backstretch. I knew this wouldn't end well. And that immediately brings out the caution. Jeff Gordon won the race back to the line, and look at Kenny Wallace's car all torn up. Cars everywhere on the back straightaway. We're going to immediately have to take a look at this replay. So they call it instant replay for a reason. Let's look at this replay instantly. What happened? 4 wide. Yeah, that usually doesn't end well. And up the track and into the wall. Nowhere for a lot of these guys to go. And watch. Oh, big hit for Ricky Craven. Topples him right over onto his roof, and he just slides there. Wasn't as big of a hit as it could have been, but still a pretty good impact. AJ Henriksen and a few other smaller teams plowing into it late. Ryan Newman bounced off the wall first, came to a stop, and then got hit pretty hard. Look at the 43. That's Jeff Green getting hit. Kurt Busch involved in it as well, all the way down in the grass. Look at that. Casey Kane, AJ Henriksen, Brian Vickers, there's Sterling Marlin, Todd Bodine, Kenny Schrader, 41 of Casey Mears. There's the 77 of Brendan Gaughan out of the race. Ryan Newman with heavy rear end damage. There's another car on pit road. That's Elliott Sadler. I mean, there are cars everywhere. Total cars everywhere. We're going to take one more look at it from a different angle. Then we're going to take a few onboards as well. Absolute chaos here in the backstretch. Oh man, big hits for Jeremy Mayfield as well. I mean, that was absolute carnage on the backstretch. I've never seen anything like that. So that's not a good first impression with this new package. Hopefully the rest of the race can turn it around, but huge wreck. I mean, with the when we tried this package at Atlanta for the first time, we had a big wreck on lap 2, sending Heddlesky up in the catch fence. So, I mean, what do we really expect, I guess? I don't know. I mean, I really hope... I mean, that produced some pretty good racing for those first couple of laps, not gonna lie. So I'm hoping this package stays. But, man, was that chaotic. There's only about 20 cars left in this race. So the caution is out. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother with the onboard cameras. We're just gonna hop straight through to the drop of the green flag, because what in the world? It's an absolute chaos. All right. Lap car is pulling up to the inside line. Ken Schrader, who was involved in that wreck, fell a couple of laps down under caution, getting repairs. I believe he's the only lap car here in the field, so we're gonna see how this goes for the first time. Green flag is back out. We're racing once again here at Las Vegas, and a lot of drivers not getting very lucky here today. One of them is going to be Mark Martin, because he's stuck behind the lap car of Ken Schrader on the bottom here. Looks like someone didn't inform him that lap cars now go to the inside line. Inside line, excuse me. And Schrader is just going to get turned by Mark Martin. He saves it for now, but Martin is all over his back bumper here. He is not making life easy for that 49. And I mean, he's got cars on his bumper as well. Trouble! McMurray up and over. Hard crash for Jamie McMurray. Upside down as he nosed into the inside wall. And the caution comes out once again. Jeff Gordon is your leader. Jamie McMurray with a horrifying crash on the front straightaway. Luckily, it's put the window net down and hasn't climbed out yet because cars are coming, but has gotten a tow back to pit road. So he's out of the way now. He's getting out. Great sign to see there. Jamie McMurray climbing out, but man, a wild wreck on the front straightaway caused by a lap car. McMurray got out of line, tried to come back down in front of the two of Rusty Wallace, and just wasn't clear. And then watch this, as the 20 of Tony Stewart has nowhere to go and nails him right in the door. It tosses him up into the air, flips him over, and he goes nose first into the outside wall, head on, while he's upside down. And then the 10 of Riggs and the 12 of Newman with nowhere to go. This has not been a good race for and look at this. The 00 of Kenny Wallace trying to slow down, nowhere to go. Jeff Burton going to try to squeak through the middle, hoping, praying to make it through. A little bit of contact with McMurray. And then there's Terry Labonte. This has not been a good day for Roger Penske and his team. Both of his cars taken out right there. Or at least involved in that. Both of his cars have been involved in wrecks today in general. So the new rule for the lap cars going down to the bottom, not really ending well in its first time being shown here, but what do you expect? I mean, the reasoning behind this rule is so they can race for their lap back or get out of the way, but Schrader was in a position where he couldn't get out of the way because lead lap cars kept going down to the bottom. So, I mean, it's just one of those things, I guess. Schrader has to come back up to the front, do it all over again. I know he has to hate this new rule because he's interfering with the race, but rules are rules. And you get the upsides and the downsides to it. So Schrader gonna have to restart in front of the field once again. Jeff Gordon, your leader, coming off turn 4 and getting ready for the drop of the green flag. Look at Chris Mack in second place. What a day he's having. Green flag is back out, and we're racing once again here at Las Vegas. Cars are everywhere. 4 wide for a split second there. And that's going to end badly. Hard crash for Ken Schrader. Head on into the outside wall. Matt Kenseth sent him in with nowhere to go. They were all trying to split him, and that's going to take Schrader right out of the race. So, yeah, we know he's not a big fan of this new rule right now. He is not having a good day at all here. And now, off of turn 4, side by side, coming to the line, Chris Mack going to lead the race back. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after this. Alright, so Chris Mack had a bad pit stop there, so he is not going to be leading anymore, but Jeff Gordon still out in front. Absolutely been dominating here today. So yeah, we are getting some somewhat good racing here from Las Vegas, which is what the new package was created for. Some better racing and higher speeds as well. Cars are everywhere here. It's not really all bunched up either. I mean, we got your typical spread out racing with this new package because of, you know, I didn't want them all to be just pack racing because, you know, how that ended on lap 1. But we got closer racing and people actually making moves on each other, as there's a 3-car train heading down into turn 1, all nose to tail on each other's bumpers. That could have ended badly, but they luckily sorted that out before that escalated and went any further. Joe Nemechek still not happy with the 21 being in front of him here. He's going to try to move him out of the way. He's going to go high. 21 goes high as well. Mayfield tried the low side, had to check up for Nemechek, and now Nemechek goes to the low side. So Nemechek finally gets there. Joe Nemechek was starting to get frustrated, but now, no, couldn't clear him. Here comes Michael Waltrip to the inside. Trouble into the outside wall hard. Goes to 31 of Robbie Gordon. And then he gets turned by Chris Mack. And they're both going into the outside wall once again. Tempers flaring here in Las Vegas. And I know we're not watching the race back, but I'm just curious. What happened here? Oh. Chris Mack gets blocked all the way up into the outside wall by Robbie Gordon, then gets brake checked, as he wasn't anticipating his braking zone, and that just ruined both of their days. But he definitely didn't appreciate being blocked up to the outside wall, and then turns him, but gets caught up in it. He turned to 31, but Robbie immediately locked the brakes, let the car just slide up, and he went right into the door of that 86. No, right into the wheel well of that 86. Sent him back into the wall. Rear end was already damaged, though, so I don't think he even cares at this point. And right as it looked like Pirates Racing's luck was turning around, we have a run-in with Robbie Gordon here today. As good as the racing has been, this has also somewhat been a wreck fest. So, anyways, gonna skip now to the drop of the green. Green flag is back out. Look at Kurt Busch on the inside, fighting for his lap back here. Not quite gonna get it. But he's staying with him here. He's got the pace to try and stay on the lead lap. He's got a little bit of damage, but it doesn't seem to be hurting him too bad. It's Dale Jarrett on the outside trying to get by him. He just wants a shot at Jeff at Jeff Gordon, trying to get to that lead, but Kurt Busch was trying to get his lap back, but now it's going to fall back. Hindered all of their progress. 3 wide in the 1 and 2. Once again, Bush back down to the middle. Dale Jarrett follows him through. 3 wide once again off of turn 2. Kevin Harvick drops back a little bit. Look at Michael Waltrip all over the back bumper of Johnny Sauter in the 30. The rookie in that number 30 machine. And contact, they save it. Michael Waltrip getting a little bit tired of being held up by that number 30 car. He is riding his bumper all the way around the racetrack. He's probably going to turn him sooner or later. He really has nowhere to go. Now he's finally going to peak low. The 30 goes right in front of him. Now he moves up and gets out of the way here. But look at this. Bobby Labonte on Michael Waltrip's bumper now. Chris Mack further back, working his way back up through the field. The rear end damage probably going to be affecting him, but he's not going to let it slow him down too much. As long as his engine isn't damaged, I think he's going to try to charge his way back up through the field, no matter how badly the car is handling. Luckily, with the extra grip, having a lack of downforce like that doesn't make it too hard for you to handle the car, but still, it's a big difference. So the Mayfield goes to the inside of Kenseth, and now further up, look at Joe Nemechek behind, or in front of the 15, Michael Waltrip, going to try to figure out a way how to get past him. He's going to cut low. A hard left turn gets underneath that 01, but Nemechek going to get that run off the high side there. Ward Burton all over the back bumper of Johnny Sauter. Looking to just move him out of the way. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back after this. And we are back. Jeff Gordon continues to dominate here from Las Vegas. 16 to Greg Biffle underneath his teammate. Gonna take that spot from him. Mark Martin trying to hold off Dale Jr. now, as two DEI teammates bump drafting down the back straightaway, trying to push each other past that 6. Roush Racing against Dale Earnhardt Incorporated here from Las Vegas. Now, if that's not the most random battle, the most random track that you've ever seen, I don't know what is. Kurt Busch, more lap traffic shenanigans here. Holding up Bobby Labonte in the 18. Ricky Rudd in the 21. On the outside, Jimmy Johnson looked low, had to check up. And here comes Greg Biffle with a run on Johnson now. Teammates side by side. Michael Waltrip underneath Dale Jr. Jr. trying to fight back on the high side, and he's going to clear him off turn 4. So now we are halfway through this event. We're coming to halfway. Once Jeff Gordon crosses the line. This time by it will be halfway. And for the first time this season, we will have a funny lap as well, and I believe Jeff Gordon will probably lead that as well. It's Kenny Wallace, lap traffic, making it easy for these leaders. Just staying high and up out of the way. Dale Jarrett trying to run down Kevin Harvick. A big send into turn 3. Closed in big time on the back bumper at 29. He's got a big run off the corner as well, looking to the high side. Harvick going to take the shorter way around and hold him off here. So we go on board with that 29 now. Whoa, Jeff Gordon got a little loose off of turn 4 there, trying to avoid the 31 of Robbie Gordon. And no, they are not related. And through 1 and 2 once again, Kevin Harvick closed the gap big time. Dale Jarrett fell way back, and now off turn 2. Look at Jeff Gordon flying off the high side, but Kevin Harvick gained big time heading into turn 1 there. Harvick might not have a faster or better car than Gordon here, but if he can use that draft to his advantage, he might be able to run him down. Off turn 2 once again. Jeff Burton. Gonna stay high and stay out of the way here. Look at Harvick with a big run off of turn 4. Will he catch the 24 any? Yes, he does. Harvick, I believe, hasn't even won last season, so looking at his first win here in the MGs, in the Lettuce Cup Series. Oh, I hate myself for committing to this, but looks like I gotta deal with it. Lettuce Cup Series, deal with it, y'all. I'm dealing with it, so y'all have to as well. But don't count the 88 of Dale Jarrett out. He's back there as well, kind of staying close. If these two get together, he'll definitely have a good shot at winning this thing. Oh my goodness, look at this huge pack of cars back here surrounding Robbie Gordon as he falls a lap down. That was the 21 of Ricky Rudd underneath him as well. Chris Mack and Robbie Gordon, remember their contact earlier. Mack flies by that 31. He's just trying to stay in it here and gain a couple more spots. He wants to get back inside that top 10. Michael Waltrip on the inside. Biffle had to check up. And Waltrip clears that 16 off of turn 4. We're going to have to take another break here. We'll be right back after this. Oh! Trouble. Contact. Never mind. We're not taking the break. Mack into the wall once again. He is not having a good day. After leading a few laps earlier here. Whoa, look out. That was close. I know he's in a rush to get that thing back going so he doesn't lose as many spots, but man, that was dangerous. And right as he got back inside the top 10, too. Looked like he tried to get underneath the 21, and the 21 didn't leave him as much room as he was anticipating. They ran out of room and into the wall and went to the 86. As you know, with NR physics, a slight touch sends you spinning, so it doesn't matter which end of the car it happens on. You'll go around. So once again, he's a victim to that. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. back here. Green flag is back out. And Kurt Busch holding up the field once again. Look at all these lap cars in the field right now with heavy damage. I mean, Kenny Wallace is one of them, holding up a lot of cars. Look at this huge train right behind the 00. They're all trying to figure out a way to get past, but it's just not happening. There they go. They forced them wide, and 4 wide off of turn 2. They somehow figured that out. Not sure how they sorted that out there. Scott Riggs, another lap down car with heavy damage. 4 wide once again, and they're somehow making it work. I have no idea. I'm not even gonna attempt to guess how they're staying alive here. They're just doing it. 3 wide once again. Scott Riggs is gonna hold up a few more cars. Robbie Gordon is as well. That's Ricky Rudd in the middle. A lap car sandwich here. Rudd goes to the high side. Here comes Scott Wimmer on his inside. Nowhere for Ricky Rudd to go. Gotta believe he's getting frustrated. Here comes Chris Mack to the inside of the 30 of Johnny Sauter. Man, having 2 Johnnies in the field is really gonna confuse me this season. Down the front stretch, look at Dale Jr. riding the back bumper of that 18 of Bobby Labonte, moves him out of the way entering turn 1. And here in the Cup Series, we've had 27 winners. All coming last season. 2 winners this season. They were both repeat winners. So 27 all-time winners. That is insane considering we've only had 36 races last season, and there were 27 different winners. A few repeats, but 27. That is most of the. That's over half the field. That's what happens when everyone's got equal ratings. For the first season, wanted it to be equal ratings. Everyone, it was a little unpredictable, but that'll probably never happen again. So that's a record that won't be broken. But the most wins ever by one person goes to Mark Martin, as he's a 3-time winner. Are excited for $1 Million Dash or whatever it's called. I don't even know what I'm calling it anymore. But the race at Coca-Cola. Oh, we got trouble. Once again, it's Chris Mack and Michael Waltrip going into the wall hard with him. Chris Mack spinning down on the bottom of the racetrack here. He has not had a good day at all. And I believe the 4, I think I stopped too quickly, as the 4 got involved in it as well. Oh, it was the 0, and then the 4 got it. Tough break for Ward Burton and Kevin LePage. And Michael Waltrip. Chris Mack not having a good day. This looks like the same incident with Robbie Gordon, so I'm not even going to bother to take a look at the replay. We've got less than 20 laps to go here. So, ready for the drop of the green flag. Kurt Busch, one lap car that actually has a chance at staying on the lead or getting his lap back. But Jeff Gordon just too strong. Pace car is in. Coming to lap 67 of 81 here today. Jimmy Johnson, the teammate of Jeff Gordon. Those Hendrick cars have been strong here today, man. I'm telling you. As Jeff Gordon pulls away once again. Green flag is back out. Look at the field stacking up. This all lap cars stacking up back there. And they're holding some people towards the tail end of the field up, like Johnny Sauter in the 30. Kenny Wallace moves up to the middle. Almost ran out of room there. Coming around the 13 to go this time by. And on to lap 69. It is the funny lap. Who will lead it? Jimmy Johnson with a very strong car out of nowhere here. Very fast on this restart. Lots of speed. Trying to keep up with his teammate and possibly pass him here. To the inside, he's looking low, not quite going to get there. Gordon shuts the door on him. And Jeff Gordon will lead the funny lap. They're racing hard to lead this lap. They really wanted to lead that funny lap, I can see. But Jeff Gordon brought back that Rainbow Warriors team. Now looking to win a second race in a row here. After winning at the Daytona Road Course. This time with a clean race car. So we come around to 11 to go this time by. And Jimmy Johnson not giving up quite yet. He's still right there. It's a battle between Hendrick cars and then a DEI car behind them. As we come through 3 and 4 once again, Jimmy Johnson is right there. He's looking low, side by side at the line. Gordon's going to lead the lap, but Jimmy Johnson with a big run down the front stretch is going to get right up alongside of his teammate, and they're side by side through 1 and 2. 10 laps to go here from Las Vegas. Who is going to get it done? And will this battling allow Dale Jr. to catch up? These Chevys have been fast, man. The entire top 5 are all Chevrolet. And 2 cars battling for the lead are both teammates from Hendrick Motorsports. Jimmy Johnson is going to clear his teammate and be the first driver in a really long time today to lead a lap other than Jeff Gordon. Or first driver other than Jeff Gordon to lead a lap. And I mean, it's been a while. A really long time. Chris Mack back up inside the top 10 after his struggles and shenanigans earlier today. He's worked his way back up inside the top 10. He is fighting hard, too. You can tell he really wants it. Jeff Gordon not giving up quite yet here. May have just let the 48 by and let him use up his stuff. He is reeling him back in now. Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson. still going at it here. I don't even know why I paused. Wow. But Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson, two of the strongest Hendrick cars in the series, or ever, really. And they are 1-2. They're racing for the lead here. Jimmy won 2 races last season. Looking to tie Mark Martin on the all-time wins list for the lead of all-time wins with 3. Jeff Gordon falling back. Looks like he might have used all his stuff up. No matter which of these two win, they will tie the all-time wins list with 3 wins in the series. Jimmy Johnson doing everything he can to hold on to his position. Jeff Gordon doing everything he can to try and run him back down. But Jimmy Johnson, silent all day, but showed his speed when he really needed to pass his teammate and take the lead. And now he's driving away with just coming to 3 laps to go here. Through 3 and 4, once again, Jimmy Johnson, your race leader, with just 3 laps to go here at the line. 3 to go for Jimmy Johnson. And 3 wide behind them. Heading down into turn 1. Cars are everywhere here. Look at this. Kevin Harvick. And this is a battle for 5th. As Dale Jarrett took it from Harvick. And now here comes Mark Martin off of turn 2 underneath Jarrett, with his teammate Greg Biffle behind him as well. They're all fighting for a 6th place finish here. Chris Mack looking for that spot as well, even with that heavy rear end damage on his car. Can he figure out a way to get past here? Look at 3 wide, taking them 3 on the bottom here. Biffle right down on this door, trying to take the air off, making it hard for him to keep it straight down there. Has to fall back. Meanwhile, out in front, Jimmy Johnson catching a lap car as Kenny Wallace, but coming to the white flag here one more time around for Jimbo and the Lowe's number 48 silver car, because of some sort of special, I forgot what it was. I think it was Hendrick 20 years, and he gets held up big time by Kenny Wallace. Here comes Jeff Gordon. Down the backstretch into turn 3 for the final time. Can Gordon do anything with that advantage? No, he cannot. Jimmy Johnson comes off of turn 4 and will win here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And coming to the line behind them for 6th or 5th, it is Dale Jarrett. Chris Mack did gain a couple of spots out of that, I believe, as I think Greg Biffle got wrecked for it. Let's take a look. Let's see what happened here on the final lap with Greg Biffle. Oh man, yep, just used them up, sent them right into the wall. Hard hit, and a tough break for that 16 team, as they were strong all day and just got junked right there at the end. I guess you could say the 86 was tired of him blocking like that, but man, he just got sent. Jeff Gordon came so close to stealing one there from Jimmy Johnson, but Jimmy Johnson ultimately stole the race from Jeff Gordon because he dominated here today and has to settle for 2nd. So let's look at points now. championship. Standings. Up next is Atlanta. Oh boy, that's gonna be. But your points, Jimmy Johnson leading the point standings after 3 races here. Mark Martin second in points. Jeff Gordon third. And Matt Kenseth, your Daytona 500 winner, so falling all the way back to 6th in points. But the entire top 7 within 100 points of the leader. So any of these guys, really anybody inside the top 20 of points right now can possibly win it if things go their way. They're all within 200 points. So you never know. But things are close right now. 3 races into the season. And I guess we'll scroll down. There's going to be, unfortunately, I didn't catch that there were 2 toppled nines, so there's going to be 2 toppled nines in here, but hopefully this not really a big deal. I mean, I caught it early, 3 races in, but yeah, unfortunately, that's just it didn't catch my eye until it was too late. But I mean, if we're gonna be honest, if we want to be technical with it, toppled nine is combined. Grab my phone calculator real quick. Toppled nine has 138 points, which will put him up to 40th, or excuse me, 39th. Wait, no, yeah, 40th. Wait, 138. That'll put him 41st in points behind Hermie Sadler. So it really wouldn't make much of a difference. So I'm just not going to worry about it. But yeah, let me look through all the names, make sure there's not any doubles once again. But yeah, I'm pretty sure everything is right this season. At least I want everything to be right. I don't feel like pretending things never happened. 48 drivers this season. I'm only counting one at the top with eyes, and that's the 98. So yeah, that's what points are looking like, and on to Atlanta. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. Hope to see you guys next race. Till then, peace.